What if the next right move isn't more research, but more connection? Look, you've gathered the facts, you've listened, you've read, and you've saved. Maybe now is the time to align and invest. Kara, a healthcare administrator, once said to me, I spent years researching, reading, and saving, and then I joined one Wealth Circle session, and I recognized that clarity does not come in isolation. It comes from community and connection. Kara wasn't alone. Many women do the right things and yet still hesitate. It's not like a self-confidence, not from doubt in themselves, but for waiting for that perfect moment. Wealth doesn't grow by second guessing. Wealth grows with structure, with support, and with aligned steps that reflect your pace and your priorities. When Kara stepped into her circle, something for her shifted. She said, I've waited years for this, thinking that I needed to know more. And what she learned in the circle is that she already knew enough, and she had enough to get her journey started. So Kara breathed deeper. Her money began to move, and then so did her confidence. So here's an example of how Wealth Circle works. 3 to 6 women gather $30,000 to $50,000 in capital. That gives them together, that group gains more purchasing power. I manage oversight and updates and servicing. And you as members receive monthly income that's backed by real property. And while every circle is unique in the number of women, the capital they bring, and how they know one another, what's non-negotiable is the rhythm. That is calm, clear, confident, and collaborative. I know what it means to choose alignment over expectation. Years ago, I left a corporate role that to most people looked really successful, but I was confined. I was not living the life that I was meant to live. And many years ago, I read a book called Into the Wild. And for me, recently, I've recognized a real shift in my definition of adventure. Adventure is less like adrenaline and feels more like clarity, movement forward, and looking at the world with wonder and awe. For me, that's also meant a shift in how I invest. Less thrill-seeking and more steady, reliable, and being in awe of receiving monthly income for very little effort and knowing that it's secure. Wonder and awe, I'm not trading in my sense of adventure. Stepping into Wealth Circle isn't about risk for risk's sake. This is about creating the space to breathe, to move forward, leading with your values, to move from clarity rather than noise. If you've been waiting for a sign, this may be it. DM me the words Wealth Circle and let's have a look at your next aligned step. You're not behind. You're only one aligned decision away from your next right move. I'm Hananda, and I'd love to help you invest in the life you love.